Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to Seth for giving me the opportunity to talk today about our slow-release polymers for high performance and improved environmental impact. Before we talk about the product group itself, let's have a look on the global market, on the fiber market. So currently 132 million tons of fibers are in the market, and most of it are synthetic ones. By 2030, almost 73% of all fibers will be synthetic fibers, mainly polyester fibers. Polyester fibers are the main target for our slow-release polymers, so these polymers are become more and more important for cleaning. Current trends in the European market especially is cold water washing. So currently everyone is washing above 40 degrees and this will go down to 30 degrees. This is a European thing because in the world only the Europeans have hot water washing. 68% of the European buyers are prioritizing biodegradable ingredients. That's a general trend in all kinds of industries, but especially for detergents it's very important. And all comes with the prerequisite that performance is not compromised. What does that mean now for the detergent market? Washing industry has to deal with green thinking and eco thinking. So low temperature, less water and less chemicals are really desired from our customers. Biodegradable, easy to use are additional topics which we need to cope with. So all kinds of fibers, especially synthetic fibers, are very important and as I said before, will become even more important in the future. Greasy stains are really tough ones and this is something which needs to be tackled by additives. So to provide a good detergent, it needs to work at 30 degrees and even lower at 20 degrees. It must be environmental friendly, allows a lower dosage and less weight, which is important for the environment and also to keep the cost at a certain level. And it needs to remove tough stains, which cannot be attacked by traditional surfactants. And as I said before, very important is to keep the performance at the same level as we are used to. So what can you do? Surfactants are more or less well elaborated and there is not a great chance to come up with very breakthrough innovations to make them even more performing and to reduce weight by simply using a different surfactant. This will be tough. So you need additives. There are some on the market, some traditional ones like enzymes. They work pretty well. They have they have good performance and they have a nice portfolio. But some stains cannot be attacked only by enzymes, and then you need different additives. And a new product group, or let me say a product group which was popular in the past, became in 2005, starting from 2005, more and more popular. It's the good old technology. It's polyester technology. It's the slow-release technology, and this is what I want to focus on. So today I will talk about so-called slow-release polymers. It's our WeylClean PP product group. So how is the mode of action of our polymers? If you take a piece of fabric, of a synthetic fabric, which is important, as I said, you need polyester, at least a part of the fabric must be polyester. Then slow-release polymers can be absorbed from the washing liquor onto the surface and form some kind of deposit on the surface of this fabric. When it comes to soiling now, then the soil is on top of the fabric and underneath there are some slow-release polymers which aids later on the removal of the soil simply by getting in solution and taking away the hydrophobic stain. Due to their chemical nature, they form some kind of emulsion which keeps the soil in solution and prevents redeposition on the surface of the fabric. This is our product portfolio. We have solutions for liquids and pouches, namely PLN1, our workhorse, which is on the market since quite some time. And now we come up with a new product group, which is PLN2 in some different grades. So this polymer was developed especially for high performance at 20 degrees, which is a cold water washing support. So in the future, this is an outlook, is our PLA1, which is just ready to be commercialized, not on the market right now, but it will be in a couple of months. And this material is superior to the PLN2 even. It has an even higher washing performance and can be used in powders and liquids at the same time. So we have one polymer solution for both categories. In the powder area, in the powder arena, we have also PSA1, which is our standard grade. It's also high performing and absolutely similar to PLA1, but has a much better stability at higher temperature when it comes to hot climate situation. Our WeylClean performance product group shows an excellent removal of fatty stains and synthetic fibers even down to 20 degrees in cold water conditions. All polymers are made to fulfill the criteria of readily biodegradable. They show a nice anti-regraying effect and improve the wearing comfort of textiles. Sometimes, especially for the anionic ones, it could support the reduction of surfactants because of the high performance. You can reduce the amount of surfactants needed for cleaning and while keeping the performance at the same level. Here is some data regarding the performance in powder detergents of our products for solids. So here, the first bar shows the washing performance of a detergent alone on a fabric, and the second bar shows the performance improvement when you use soil-release polymers in this washing detergent on top. So here you see the PSA1. This is an improvement of about 10 remission units, and the same is true for PLA1. So both types of polymers, they improve the washing performance by almost 60% compared to the blank detergent. So here's the same plot for liquid detergents. For the liquid grades, we have again the detergent without soil-release polymers. When we add PLN1, the first candidate out of portfolio, then the improvement is about 7 to 8 remission units. It's something you can see with your bare eyes. Additional 5 to 6 units can be achieved with PLN260, and the best candidate currently in our development is PLA1. It's the one with the highest performance improvement, up to 80% compared to the non-soil-release containing detergent we can achieve by using this type of polyester. So here's the performance in liquid detergents. We have copied here the swatches. It's easier to see this and gives you an imagination on the performance improvement by using the different polymers. You see here again the reference liquid without any soil-release polymers, then the improvement of PLN1. It's really easily visible. PLN260 is even improved, and the best one can be easily even seen here in this picture, is the best candidate and gives the best performance in this reference liquid detergent. A very important feature of our product group is the primary detergency. Primary detergency means the capability of the substance to clean a fabric at the first wash cycle. For soil release, this is what I mentioned before. It is necessary to deposit these polymers first on a surface in 3-4 consecutive washing cycles. Here, it's only the cleaning performance at the first time. So we are using fabric which is pre-stained and without soil-release polymers. So when we wash now this fabric with a standard detergent, you see here a specific washing performance. When you do the same using PLN1, then you see that the cleaning performance of the detergent alone is significantly improved. And if you use PLA1, then you get even a higher performance. So only by using soil-release polymers you can improve the washing performance of your detergents alone. Very important feature is the anti-redeposition performance of our product group. Anti-redeposition means the capability of dispersed stains in a washing liquor to deposit on the clean surface of a fabric. When this happens, then the fabric is soiled again and becomes grayish. We have here a specific test which I show you today. On the left side you see the market liquid detergent without any additive, and the test stain we are using is carbon black dispersed in olive oil. If you stir this washing liquor with a white fabric, then you end up in something which looks really dark grayish. If you use soil release polymers, the story becomes better, and PLN1 is a very strong anti-redeposition agent and prevents the deposition of carbon black on the surface. PLA1, the anionic one, is even superior to that performance and prevents the redeposition of carbon black on the surface almost totally. So this is a good example which how strong is the performance of this new development PLA1. For the sake of energy saving, it is very important to lower the overall washing temperature even further. So 20 degrees is a target which is quite tough. It can be almost not achieved only by using standard detergent. Standard detergent works well above 25 to 30 degrees, but when it comes to such cold water regions, then they lose lots of performance. By using soil release polymers, especially PLN2, you can recover these performance and you come up with a reasonable washing result. So in this example here, we display the washing performance of two different soil release polymers out of our portfolio. It's a benchmark SRP, by the way, it's PLN1 and PLN2, and you see here clearly a strong improvement compared to the use of liquid detergent without soil release. So by using these polyesters, it's really possible to lower the washing temperature without compromising the washing performance. Just a remark on the eco-friendliness of our PLN260. As shown before, PLN260 enables detergents to come up with a reasonable washing performance even at 20 degrees C, especially for oily and greasy stains. But this is not the end of the story. In our labs, we developed a new grade which is utilizing recycled base material, which comes from the PET recycling, and we use this material to synthesize PLN260, the so-called recycled grade. So this one is the same in performance, but it contains a recycled component from the PET production, and by using this one, you can reduce your SPF factor even further. So it's eco-friendly and has a high performance. Let's summarize a little bit what you have heard before. Our WeylClean performance products protecting clothes and resources at the same time. I hope I was able to show you that our products protect clothes and keeping them clean and avoid soiling. Especially the product PLN2 has a high performance at 20 degrees. And the new R series, the recycled series, is partially made out of recycled material and helps you to improve the eco-friendliness of your products even further. Thank you very much for your audience. And if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them for you. So if you have any questions, please raise them.